learning about goldfish. Just one quick thing. Maddie.
They have a swim bladder.
They have a swim bladder. And Maddie, what does the swim bladder do?
The swim bladder helps them, like, if they're like sinking to the bottom, they can also float up.
So it helps them stay in the water so that they're not floating at the top, but they're also not stuck at the bottom. It just kind of helps them float and swim. Nice job. Isla, what else do you remember about goldfish?
I remember about goldfish that they have like certain stuff on the bottom.
They have what?
Like certain stuff on the bottom.
They've got like fins, is that what you were saying? To help them swim. Nice job. Brody? Raphael, eyes over here.
There are bubbles in the water, and those are air for fish.
Those are air. And what do fish breathe?
Bubbles.
But they don't breathe bubbles. What about the bubbles do they breathe?
Oh.
Air. They breathe air, which is inside of the bubbles. Nice job, Brody. Pana, what do you remember learning about fish?
That they have their gills.
They have their gills, and what do their gills help them do?
Their gills
Alice?
help them like catch it.
Not catch, you're right, it helps them catch the oxygen, which helps them do, helps them what? Breathe. Nice job. Let's go ahead and quickly label these parts of the fish. I'm just going to pull stick names, Raphael, so make sure that you're ready if I call your name. Sit crisscross for me. Thank you, Petros and Brody. All right, Thomas, tell me one of the parts of the fish. Nice job. And Isla, or who already told us about the swim bladder?
Me.
Maddie, you already told us that the swim bladder is what helps them float in the waters. So they're not at the top, but they're not at the very bottom. Nice job. Brooks, what's another part of a fish?
Their eyes.
Their eyes. And how do their eyes help them, Brooks? So they can see around. Olivia, what's another part of a fish? Their mouths. And what do their mouths help them do? Breathe, because you're right. The air does go in that way, and then how else does their mouths help them? What else would they use that for? And what else? Eat. Good job. Raphael, what's another part of the fish?
Tail.
Their tail. And what does their tail help them do? Yep, fin/tail. And what does that help them do?
The tail makes them go faster than the fins make them move.
Yep. It helps them swim. Perfect. Petros.
The organ.
So this is the swim bladder.
I like
Petros, you might have been gone on this day. Do you know what this one would be right here? Can somebody raise their hand and help out Petros? Petros, did you get it?
What?
Do you know what this one is?
Gills?
Gills. And what do their gills help them do, Petros?
They help them breathe.
Breathe. Nice job. All right, I've got one last one. Anyone remember what this one is? This one's a little bit tricky. Isabella. And Isabella, what does their lateral line help them do? It helps them to swim in a straight line. Now remember, their lateral lines and their swim bladders are inside their bodies. Just like your stomach and your intestines are all inside your bodies, and if I'm looking at Masha, I can't see her stomach inside of her. So when you're looking at a fish today, Olivia, you won't be able to see their swim bladders and their lateral lines, Thomas, but hopefully you can see how they help them swim, but you won't be able to see it by looking at them. You should be able to see their eyes, mouth, gills, and then of course their tail/fins while you're observing today. So we've already discussed this, but what does observe mean? What are we going to be doing today? What does observe mean? Very quickly turn and whisper it to your partner, and then I'm going to call it somebody. What does observe mean? What does observe mean? You should be turning around talking to Rafi. Look at it very much. Graham, can you tell me what you just told Mia?
I said to me, observe means you look very closely at something you write down on a piece of paper.
So observe just means to look very, very closely. So now I want you to think, what kinds of things do you think scientists observe while they're studying animals.